Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Good day, everyone. My name is Dr. Rahul Soosai. I am from the Department of Chemical Engineering in Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology. This is my second module in the subject of chemical reaction engineering, where we will be discussing something about catalyst and catalytic reactors. Now, what are basically catalyst? Catalyst is anything which basically promotes a reaction. And as we all know, like all the subjects in chemical reaction engineering are interrelated. Now let me give you an example, like see the graph over there, potential energy. Now the red line indicates the amount of energy required for a reaction for conversion of reactant to product when there is no catalyst. Now the second line, the blue line, indicates if you are adding a catalyst, how much amount of energy is required in the reaction. As we all know, as we can all see, the amount of energy required is somewhat less. Now what does this mean in terms of industrial aspect? Now this in industrial aspect, when you are supplying energy for a reaction, it means you are spending in money for a particular reaction. Now when you are using a catalyst, the amount of energy spent on a particular reaction get lessened out, okay, and your product may or may not, the time required, mostly it will be less for the formation of product in a catalytic reaction. So the what happens is you are spending in less energy, which means you are spending less money on a particular reaction. So for this purpose, catalyst is very important as far as industrial point is concerned or industrial view is concerned. So for this purpose, we need to study in depth about catalyst. Now there are basically three types of catalyst. One is heterogeneous, the other one is homogeneous, and the third one is biocatalyst. What is heterogeneous catalyst? Heterogeneous catalyst, now say for example, we have a reactant, both are in liquid state or both are in gaseous state, and we have a solid catalyst. Now this is an heterogeneous catalyst in which the catalyst form is different from the form of its reactant. In homogeneous reaction, both catalyst and reactant are in the same form. And what do you say about biocatalyst? In recent year, many development have been made in the field of enzymes. Enzymes are being used as catalyst. So this is one of the biocatalysts which are normally employed in the industries. Now let's talk about something about heterogeneous catalyst. In heterogeneous catalyst, there is three aspects which we need to learn in depth. One is adsorption, reaction, and desorption. Now these three phenomena, it's mostly encountered for a heterogeneous catalyst. Heterogeneous catalyst, as we can all see. Now let's say this is the surface of the catalyst. There will be a film. Now since this is an heterogeneous catalyst, you have a film or your gaseous film or liquid film will be present on the surface of the catalyst. Now reactant has to diffuse through this film in order to reach the surface of the catalyst. The reaction occurs, or the main reaction occurs at the surface of catalyst, and once the product is formed, it has to again diffuse in this film. So this is the one aspect of heterogeneous catalysts which are not normally present in homogeneous catalyst. Now biocatalysts are from biological substance which we use as a catalyst. They can be either homogeneous or they can be heterogeneous. So depending on those, their surface kinetics will differ. Now in recent years, various types of catalysts are prepared, the catalysts are being enhanced. So for this purpose, heterogeneous various research are being conducted to enhance the property of catalyst. Now in order to do so, various methods are present for preparation of catalyst. These are four methods. Primarily used method, one is precipitation, impregnation, salt gel, and supported catalyst. What is precipitation? We say it's basically formation of crystals. So that is something of precipitation. What is impregnation? It is like you're bonding two material, or we are having a big porous material. You are sending in the small material to be attached to the big pore material, and you form a catalyst. Now third method is salt gel, wherein we form a gel first, then we dry it, then we catalyze it. Then the last method is supported catalyst, wherein we have a matrix or a supported structure in which the various catalysts are attached. Now, why we need to study or prepare all this type of catalyst? The reason behind is, in catalyst, all the area are not active surface area. There are some part of the catalyst which are active surface. There are some part of the catalyst which are not, which do not support the reaction or which remains the neutral. So, if in order to make the reaction faster, or in order to increase the surface area of catalyst or to enhance the reaction condition, we need catalyst, and we need to enhance the said property before. So, for that purpose, we normally use this catalyst preparation technique. Now, where it is basically applied, we have fixed bed reactor or fixed column in which this entire packing of catalyst is done. Then we have fluidized bed reactor. Again, this is one part of heterogeneous reaction in which a reactant or liquid, in which our catalyst basically it moves as a free particle. Therefore, in order to enhance the reaction, then we have moving bed reactors. So, these are some of the reactors in which generally prefer the use of catalyst. Now, it's not that the use of catalyst we can see only the pros. There are some basic cons in it. Now, the catalyst will in its eternity will never on its own till eternity it will give rise to reaction without involving in the reaction. That's what the definition of catalyst is. It's a substance which enhances the reaction without actively participating in it. Sometimes what happens, the active site of the catalyst get blocked. Sometimes it gets poisoned out. Sometimes it starts to leach out in the product. Your products get choking out. So, what happens because of this, your catalyst is basically getting deactivated. So, for that purpose what we normally do is, whether we will be regenerating or we will be cleaning the catalyst for its next reaction. So, these are some of the four problems associated with the deactivation. One is deactivation, coking, poisoning, stirring. These are some of the techniques that's involved for catalyst deactivation. Now, next is we have said what are catalysts, what are the different types of catalysts, what are the problems associated with the catalyst, where catalyst is used. Now, the most important step is kinetics and mass transfer. Now, as we said earlier, the surface phenomena of a heterogeneous catalyst, we have a diffusion. So, for that diffusion purpose, two things occur simultaneously. One is kinetics, the other one mass transfer. So, in this way, this is the one reason how the various subjects are interconnected. We have studied mass transfer, we have studied reaction engineering part of catalyst reaction taking place. When you integrate them both, we have something called as catalyst and kinetics and mass transfer occurring. Now, this is an entire module is based on this particular topic, which we'll see in the next module. Now, where are catalytic reaction, anything like from food industry to energy industry to environmental aspect to combustion, car industry, even motor vehicles. They are in motor vehicles also we have combustion, which is basically a form of reaction occurring. So, anywhere where you can see a reaction occurring, you can bring in on the catalyst to improve the reaction condition, to spend less on the reaction, so as to get a desired product in higher concentration. Thank you very much.